Hey guys, Captain Foley back for another Eaglemoss product review. It's been a while since I've done one, but I'm back. And I got I'm going to try out a new setup for a little while. I know you guys might miss the warp core humming beside me and whatever, but you know, I got a hallway here, I've got all my Eaglemoss stuff, so this might be a better way to do it. We're going to see. We're going to see. Today, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we're going to be looking at the Saber class. So, just right on here, got some facts. What do you know? Type light cruiser, launched 24th century, length 223 meters, maximum speed warp 9.7. So, nice little ship. We've done a really great episode on this class. If you haven't checked it out on Trekyards, go check it out. Just type in Trekyards Saber class in the search bar for YouTube. So open it up. You got the standard layout. You've got how to put it on the stand. You got a great shot of it from the front. It looks fantastic from the front there. Really aggressive looking ship. Down here you got some specs as well. Type light cruiser, in service 24th century, length 223 meters approximately, crew of 40, top speed warp 9.7, weaponry type 10 phaser emitters and torpedo launchers. And down here of course you've got some shots of the CGI ship. Open it up, you got a nice shot of the Saber there. It looks great with all that self-illumination. Saber class, compact and well-armed Saber class ships were involved in battles with the Borg and the Dominion in the 24th century. Got a nice fleet shot down there as well. Here's a great page, lots of close-ups of the ship, of the shuttle bays, of the deflector, of the back spine there, and just some other great stuff in here. Lots of information packed into this one. This is a good issue for sure. Going to the next page, we got a great shot of it from the top and the front, and then different views along the side here as well. Again, this volume is very packed full of information, so this is one that I would highly recommend. Plus check out our episode as well as a supplement for it. We got designing the Saber class. So it was designed of course for First Contact by Greg Jean, and there's some different concepts for it as well, some different takes on the final result that we got, which is nice. It's a nice ship. Then it goes on to talk about assembling the Borg Queen. So we just got some information about how she could have looked concept-wise, things like that, because it was designed for First Contact, and they got rid of all the ship information in the beginning of this book. So they move on to the Borg Queen, some data and things like that about her, which you guys might find interesting. Again, some more stuff, some interesting concepts that could have come to life. And then just on screen. On the back we got the Saber from the top. Looks really great. And yeah, but now we're going to take a look at the ship. Sorry about that, you might have heard someone knock on the door there near the end. Just a parcel coming, so I apologize. So looking at it in the packaging, just the standard Eaglemoss packaging. You got Star Trek there, all the different shows listed on the side, all the legal jargon and crap, and then the nice Delta. So let's open her up. And there she is. She's a small ship, about the size of my hand, not very big, but let's just take a look at it, shall we? Starting at the front, the registry, the USS Jaeger, NCC 61947. Looks pretty good. Very small ship. It's hard to get a lot of detail into this one, but you know, they definitely tried. It looks good. Moving along, there's some great detailing on the hull. You can see the different panels and stuff, which looks really good. Not very big ship, as you can tell by the window size. Not a lot of windows along there, but a lot of escape pods. And the windows there's a few misalignment issues, especially up here, right there. But not really too noticeable on this one. The lots of life pods, like I said, escape pods, lifeboats, whatever you want to call them. The bridge, nice detail behind the bridge, and that extends back to this spine. We got the delta and the striping, and then some greeblies and stuff there. And then what appears to be impulse engine crystals, although they're red on this one. And back there it also has the registry as well. Overall looks really good. Let's flip it over. The registry on the front at the bottom is really nicely done. Big and bold. Again, on the bottom there's more windows than on the top and less life pods or escape pods. One phaser strip along the belly there, and a lot of little windows, but no real misalignment issues that I can see. But the deflector, it's got a nice shape to it. That V shape looks really good, and there's a little blue plastic crystal that they've set in there. I think it looks really good, actually. For the size, it looks really good. I really can't complain about that at all. On the back here, you've got the impulse engines with some nice detailing on the top and the bottom, some striping, and the red inside. And then on the bottom of the secondary hull, you got more windows, which are a lot smaller than the ones on the primary hull. And some more escape pods on the bottom there. At the back, you've got the typical red markings, which I think the round one could be an ejection port for warp core, something along those lines. Moving to the front again, looking at the shuttle bay, there's a lack of detail in the shuttle bay doors at the front, which is a bit of a shame, because the detail that's in the magazine really highlights how good those doors could look. So when you look at the magazine, you know, as opposed to what's on the actual model, it kind of falls down in that regard. They need to make an XL version of this ship. Moving to the nacelles, you got a nice bulky armored strut that attaches it to the primary hull, which is very cool. And then you got the red Blizzard collectors, which if you have a light source behind them would glow really nice. Same with the blue striping. It's the blue plastic, so again you get a light source behind that and it would pop really nice. It looks really good. A lot of detailing on this nacelle actually. On the bottom you've got the striping, again with the registry number. And on the interior part, got more detail, more panels, some good markings, hull markings on it. And at the back it's really bulked up nice. It's got some good detail, darker colored gray with the green, and then the red on the other side as far as navigation lights go. So overall, this is a good little ship. There's hardly anything wrong with it. The one thing I really have a complaint about is the lack of detail on the shuttle bay doors, and the few misalignment issues. Plus the size of the windows on the secondary hull don't seem to jive with the size of the windows on the primary hull. I realize they could be different sizes, but it just doesn't feel right. It's like it's two different scales, which is a shame, but not a huge deal. It's not a deal breaker by any means. So anyway, that's it for the Saber class. I would highly recommend this one if you're a fan of First Contact and Greg Jean's work. He does some fantastic designs, and this is one of the First Contact fleet. This, the Akira, the Steam Runner, the Norway. They really made up a good fleet, a new fleet to join the Enterprise, the Sovereign class Enterprise in that battle. So anyway, we're going to go take a look at it on the new stand that was given to me by my admins from the Trekyards page. Thank you guys. Thank you, John Hathcock, especially. Special shout out to you. So we're going to use the new turntable and take a look at this thing on the stand. So let's head on over there and do that right now. So here she is on the stand. Very simple to put on the stand, as you can see. It just slots right in. This new turntable is actually kind of nice. Only problem is you got the cord here, which is a pain in the butt. But anyway, we're not looking at the turntable today. So yeah, lots of great detail on this thing. I am really impressed with it, to be honest. I didn't point out the registry number there on the side, which looks really good. But yeah, a nice little ship. Definitely one of the new breed of Starfleet ships. So it's one of those ones that on a lower shelf looks fantastic. Great design for a lower shelf look. If you put it on an eye level shelf, you get some really great shots of it. Like, that's a beautiful shot, seeing that angle. And just move it along here a little bit quicker. Yeah, there's some other great shots. Kind of has a Reliant feel from like that view. But yeah, definitely some great shots you can get of it from an eye level shelf. If you put it on a higher shelf, looks like my lens is a little dirty. I apologize, guys. But again, it looks good from a high shelf because there's a lot of detail on the bottom. Wow, that lens is really dirty. A lot of detail on the bottom with the registry number and things like that. Plus the deflector looks really good from the bottom. So on a higher shelf, this thing works perfectly fine and is a great addition to your Eaglemoss collection. It is a small version though. I'd like to see a large XL version of this one. I think that would be fantastic. They need to do one of the Akira as well, which I think they are doing. So anyway, guys, that is it for the Saber class. As I said, one of the first contact fleet. If you guys want to pick one up, head on over to the Eaglemoss site. The link is in the description below. Check it out, add it to your cart, add the rest of the first contact fleet if you want, plus a bunch of other stuff. And on checkout, just use the discount code Trekyards to save yourself a bit of money. And that helps you out, helps us out, and it's just good for everybody involved. So if you could do that, that would be fantastic. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed this look at the Saber class. I will be doing more of this fleet eventually. I don't know what I'm doing next week exactly, but the Eaglemoss reviews are back. We will be doing them weekly if I can. If not, if I miss one or two, I apologize, but I will be trying to keep that up. So anyway, guys, that's it for me, Captain Foley. Please like the video, subscribe to the channels, don't forget to click the notification icon, and check out other videos by us as well. Lots of great stuff all the time. Look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, I'm Captain Foley. Bye-bye.